What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, I don't have a camera because for some reason my capture card for the camera keeps freezing, so I'm just not going to have a camera today. But we're going to talk about the new VARGO assault rifle, which is actually a Black Ops Cold War gun. I have no idea why they're still releasing Black Ops Cold War guns, but we're going to go through all the base stats today and see how it stacks up. I tend to only play Vanguard Royale, so I won't be able to use this, obviously, because it's not a Vanguard gun, but there's still a big portion of people that are playing Rebirth, obviously, and regular BR mode, a lot more than Vanguard Royale between those two modes, so it's still a really good thing to know about. As always, if you like the content, please consider dropping a sub and a like and a comment on the video to help out with the algorithm. But let's jump into it. I'm not going to waste any time today, and I'll get you guys all the information about this gun. First thing, to unlock the new VARGO 52 in Warzone, all you have to do is challenges underscore T9 underscore WZ320 slash weapon underscore unlock underscore challenge underscore Soviet underscore desk. You only have to do that 15 times, so that's pretty obvious, pretty simple unlock challenge there. But yeah, let's get into the actual stats. I'm just kidding. Obviously, this is just a bug right now. They haven't updated to the actual text this is supposed to say, but I believe it is 15 games where you get 1,000 damage with an assault rifle, so it's pretty easy to unlock. And I believe you can also back out of the games to get the actual token of completion for that game. So really easy to unlock. I've also been told that this bundle is bugged, so don't buy the bundle even though it looks super freaking cool. I don't know when that'll be fixed or even what's bugged about it, but I've been told that it just literally doesn't work. So don't buy the bundle right now. Diving straight into the Ttk comparison tool. This is 250 health combination shots. So these are my standard shot location percentages that I use for pretty much all of my comparisons. So it's like 15% headshot, 27% next shot, etc. But we've got the VARGO in orange, Cold War AK in magenta, Bren in cyan, and then the Grau in green. And all of these are basically meta builds. I didn't build the Bren out fully, but all the things that affect damage range and stuff like that, I added to it. So you can see right off the bat, it has a good TTKs. It pretty much matches the Cold War AK. It's a little bit faster out at range, a little tiny bit slower up close, 7 milliseconds, literally like almost identical. And then out at range, it's 15 milliseconds faster than the Cold War AK. Quite a bit faster than the Grau everywhere, and a little bit slower than the Bren everywhere. But overall, the Cold War AK has phenomenal TTK. So the fact that this is tying it and then beating it by a little bit out at range is kind of showing it's going to be a pretty great gun if it has good recoil. So let's go look at the recoil. So another TGD premium feature, the recoil plots. I've got all this up to date. So same colors. VARGO is orange compared to the Cold War AK in magenta color here, and you can see that it's definitely more consistent and more controllable. This also gives you the recoil rate. So what that is the amount of like the climb rate of the recoil, which is how fast you'd have to move your mouse to correct for that recoil, or how far you have to hold your thumbstick down. And you can see even though the Cold War AK has slightly more magnitude of recoil than the VARGO, the actual recoil rate is only 95 pixels per second for the Cold War AK, where the VARGO is 104. So you're getting about 10% more effective recoil that you have to control with the VARGO. But it has much better visual recoil than the Cold War AK. So I think overall, it's going to be easier to hit your shots at range with the VARGO than the Cold War AK. These are the summary stats for those 4 weapons that we were just comparing on the TTK table. So ADS time, the VARGO is going to be a little bit slower than the Cold War AK, but very similar, faster than the Bren, and a lot slower than the Grau in terms of ADS time. Fire rate sits at 791, so that's 190 RPM faster than the Cold War AK, which is a good thing. It's kind of more forgiving to have a higher fire rate, but the downside is these both have 60 round mags, so the Cold War AK is going to have higher damage per mag. But obviously, a 60 round mag at 791 RPM is pretty standard, so that's not going to be an issue for damage per mag at all. Same exact damage range, same bullet velocity, same movement speed. ADS movement speed is a little bit faster in the VARGO. But I also want to talk about this shot to kill calculator. This kind of shows you exactly how missing a certain specified shot location can change your TTKs. This is another premium feature on TGD. So we've got the VARGO selected, 250 health, and chest shots. So when I generate this table will pop up down here for each damage range. And it says that chest shot has the same damage as selected shot locations, so it takes 9 shots to kill, and that does 252 total damage. So it's a very efficient shots to kill. Basically, you don't do any extra damage, you only do 2 extra damage. And what this means, or what this table does, is it'll calculate how many headshots, neck shots, and then any other shot location to change that TTK. So in order to get 8 shots to kill, the headshot, you need 2 headshots. So with 2 headshots and 6 chest shots, it's only 8 shots to kill, which is also 252 damage, which is enough to kill the target. And you get, 70 millisecond better TTK than just chest shots alone. And then in the second damage range, this is really big here. It only takes 1 headshot. So if you get any combination of extremities, chest, stomach, neck, anything like that, if you get a single headshot in there, your TTK is reduced by 70 milliseconds. So that's really, really nice. It's just a really efficient amount of damage to do to someone with 250 health right there. So overall, I'm thinking that this VARGO is going to be really, really good. It has great TTKs. It has very controllable recoil. It has that awesome one-shot headshot to reduce the TTK. Overall, I think it's an absolute top tier meta weapon. I don't think there's really anything in the game that's a whole lot better for a long range AR. As far as sniper supports go, obviously there's some options there that are pretty competitive in the SMG category because they have better sprint to fire time and ADS and all that. But this will also be a very, very good sniper support weapon. Overall, great gun. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Just wanted to get you guys the best info I could as fast as I could. It's all up to date on the website, so you can go check it out yourself. As always, if you guys appreciate the content, be sure to subscribe, like, comment on the video. Let me know what you'd like to see as far as other videos go. I got a fun little series coming out, hopefully starting tomorrow, but I'm terrible at predicting things, so we'll see if I actually do that. But appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.